What would it be like if you could finally make the kind of money that you deserve? You could finally pay off all your debts and live completely debt-free. You could stop budgeting by having to live paycheck to paycheck. You could drive the car that you've always dreamed of, or maybe even take your dream vacation. Or maybe you could even put a down payment on your own home. But better than that, you can finally have the confidence to live your dream life. Now my question to you is, what's your plan to get there? Do you even have a plan? Look, your dream can be within reach, and it can be within reach within a few short months. In this video, we're going to put together how to get more customers than you can handle, and to do it in a few short months. Look, you don't have to be naturally talented to make a lot of money in sales. In fact, it's the opposite of conventional wisdom. Most people think that you have to spend years paying your dues in order to get a portfolio of lucrative customers. But you don't have to waste years to get that portfolio, well, if you even get there at all. Cards face up on the table. I also struggled really badly in sales for years. It turned out that my mistake was that I was just listening to the wrong people. Unlike virtually all of your competition, you've been through this free training series. In the first video walkthrough, we covered how to get more inbound sales calls than you can handle. And in the second video, we learned how to convert all of these new inbound sales calls into paying new customers. And in the third video, we talked about how to get more people than you can handle calling you to buy from you without even having to reach out and make any outbound phone calls. Now, the goal of all this isn't just to get new customers. It's to have a better life. What would it be like if you never had to worry about a sales goal again? What would it be like if everybody in your office looked up to you as the guru in the office? What would it be like if you never had to worry about finances ever again? And what would it be like if you had that confidence level that you've always wanted, but have never been able to get? Today we're going to be releasing the Sales Tsunami cheat code. It's the comprehensive program to get you more customers than you can handle, and to do it within a few short months. But really the goal is to help you create and live the life that you've always dreamed about, but never thought you could ever get there. And in a minute, we're going to cover everything you're going to get in this program. But right now, you're probably wondering how this full program is different from all of the free training that we've gone through so far. Unlike the free training that we've gone through, we cover every single aspect of what you'll need to do to make the change from having to resort to hunting, in other words, cold calling and constant prospecting for business in the hope that you'll meet your goals, to reliably and predictably have more customers than you can handle. So many customers that you're either going to have to turn away business or you're going to have to redesign your customer intake process in order to accommodate them. To reliably and predictably have more customers than you can handle. So many customers that you're either going to have to turn away business or you're going to have to redesign your customer intake process in order to accommodate them. The reason I know that is because that's what happened to me. I never intended to be in that situation. But when I started to get so many customers, I realized that there were not enough hours in the day for me to actually handle them. And so I had a choice on my hands. I could either turn away business and manage the current customers that I had, or I could take in new customers, or I had to do a full redesign of my customer intake process in order to be able to accommodate all the new people that I had. And that really meant automating certain things and then setting standard expectations for people and exactly how I would communicate with my new customers and what their expectations of what they needed to do. And of course, if I'm given a choice between turning away business and just making things more efficient so that I can get more business, well, you know that I'm going to take the latter of the two. I'm not turning away business if I can all afford it. But there were times when I actually did turn away business because the customer load got that big. And one thing that I realized is that when I had somebody that I was talking to who was a potential new customer and I was already at maximum capacity, I quickly realized that this new customer had to be better than my lowest value customer that I currently had. If not, it really didn't make sense for me to take them on, and I would hand them off to somebody else. And that, in my industry, never happened. I was pretty much the only person that did that. But then at that point, if I had somebody that got replaced, I would end up handing that person off to somebody as well. But my portfolio got easier, more lucrative, and it just worked out better for me in the long run. And this is what I want for you. In addition, in this new program, we're going to delve even deeper into each of the strategies we've covered in this free training series you've just gone through. Look, there's only so much we could cover in the free training series, but in this full program, we're going to get comprehensive, and you're going to get everything you need to know to quickly make this your reality, to have more customers that you can handle. So your biggest problem is deciding whether to take this new easy sale or to take that customer and hand it off to one of your colleagues. Now in this program, you're also going to discover the closely guarded cheats that the highest earning salespeople use to quickly and easily get new customers. Now these particular cheats I never knew about. Now one of the things that I quickly found out was that people who are at the upper echelon of sales production never share their secrets with the general public. And it wasn't until I got into the ranks of these ultra top performers that I realized that they shared strategies with each other. And most of the time, the strategies that we shared were very, very similar to each other. But until I got to that high performance echelon, this was something that was a closely guarded industry secret. But in this program, I'm actually going to divulge that to you, so you're going to get access to that before you get the results, which most people would have to have ahead of time. Now just a heads up, these are going to be new to you because we would never ever let any one of our colleagues in on this because, well, quite simply, we didn't want the unnecessary competition. We enjoy being at the top and getting all the recognition and not having to worry about some new person coming up and stealing our spotlight. But today you're finally going to have a chance to see how we do it and how you can easily use these strategies to experience these results yourself. Now stay tuned. In a few minutes, I'm also going to let you in on a few added bonuses you're going to get with this program, and they're going to serve as a force multiplier for your results, giving you tools that no one else has that will quickly shorten the time it takes to get these results. I say that you can get these results in a few months, but I've seen it happen where you can actually get these results in less than a month. That's how powerful of a force multiplier some of these bonuses are. Now, a bit of a warning. This program will require you to put in effort and to question some of your assumptions about how you've been taught to approach sales. This is going to be very, very different from what you've been spoon-fed in the boring sales training that you and I have all had to go through. This completely different approach is the only way to get completely different results. You're going to get the guide to get these results, but you still need to execute. It's not a get-rich-quick program. It's a get a ton of new customers quick program if you follow and do what I show you. How will it make you feel when you don't have to worry about money anymore? How will it feel when you never have to live paycheck to paycheck ever again? When you can finally live debt-free and you can finally drive the car that you really want? Think about it. What is your dream car? How will it feel when people at work start asking you how you're having all this success? Or when you know the secret to get tons of new customers that no one else knows? Or when you actually have time to travel and do what you really want to do instead of having to work long hours just to make ends meet? Or the best yet, how cool will it be to feel the pride of knowing that your career is finally starting to take off? Now, in the 3 walkthroughs that we just went through, we covered the cheat to get more inbound calls than you can handle, the cheat to convert all those new inbound calls into new customers, and the cheat to get more people than you can handle calling you to buy from you without ever having to make any outbound calls, and to do it within a few short months. Now, over these last 3 videos, I've gotten some really cool feedback from some of you, and I really appreciate some of the enthusiastic feedback that you've sent our way about everything that we've covered so far. I know looking at what we've covered so far, you can see how simple the process is to generate easy, consistent sales without having to spend all your time cold calling and prospecting. It's as simple as get more inbound phone calls, convert those inbound phone calls, and turn the process on autopilot. It's a massive shortcut to success that none of the people in your office know about. Now, I have to admit something though. I didn't always do this. Like most people, I followed the herd because it was safer. And I tried to do what I learned from the sales training I was given, but as a result, I struggled. I got written up a lot, and yeah, I got fired more times than I can count. But when I first came up with the idea for this program, I really wasn't even sure if it would work because no one else was doing it. But I knew I didn't want to go the safe route and work long hours just to struggle, get written up, and probably fired. But I decided I had to try it, so I dove in. And in my first week, I was number 2 on a team of 15 other people. Within a few weeks, I was in the top 5 in the company of hundreds of other people and getting recognized by the executive team in front of the whole company. But look, I've never been naturally good at sales. I've been written up and fired more times than I can count. I'm not special. But this program is. I know because within a few months, they promoted me to manage a sales team and handed me 15 brand new people who had no experience whatsoever. I had no idea what to do. I never had any success in sales until a few months earlier, and now I'm supposed to be the one to show these people what to do to be really good at sales? I mean, the only thing that worked for me was using this program that I developed that no one else was using. And at the time, I was really nervous and I was super skeptical that it would work with other people. I didn't think that they would understand how to get it to work for them, but I had no choice. I had to try. So I rolled it out to them, and to my surprise, it exploded. Within a few months, this team of rookie salespeople became the number 2 team in the company. Now, to be frank, this program doesn't work by just copying and pasting what someone else is saying or doing. It uses scientific and sociological principles that bypass people's natural resistance to salespeople and tap into people's true motivations to buy. Now, just a heads up, before we get into more details about what's in the program, I just want to remind you that this is only going to be available for a limited time. Once it's gone, it's gone. Now, what exactly do you get in this program? Well, just like the free training series that we just went through, we're going to break it down into a couple key, easy to digest areas. Now, the first section, we're going to delve deeper than what we did in the free training series, and we're going to cover a lot more strategies relating to how to get more inbound sales calls than you can handle, how to convert all these new inbound sales calls into new paying customers, and how to get more people than you can handle calling you to buy from you without ever having to make any outbound phone calls. Now, in the second area, we're going to delve into our marketing cheats. These are the closely guarded industry secrets to get free or virtually free publicity and enthusiastic new leads. Now, in this area, you're going to get access to the industry secrets that I experienced when I worked at a Fortune 500 public relations firm and advertising agency, where we would get free exposure and get a deluge of new leads coming in without having to pay for advertising. Now, instead of having to sign up some large agency that I used to work for, you're going to get the key secrets you can start applying today as part of this program and our marketing cheats. Now, building off the marketing cheats, we're going to go into our social media cheats. These are the secrets to promote your business on social media without having to spend all day posting to all kinds of different social media sites. Now, there's 2 ways to go about promoting yourself on social media. You can sign up for an account on 7 to 10 different sites and spend all day finding the right thing to post at the right time and locking yourself into your computer, or you can do the better route and you can take advantage of the cheats that I have that allow you to pre-program your social media as far into the future as you want so that you can spend your time doing what you want to do instead of being chained and handcuffed to your computer or your smartphone, posting to social media all day. I tried doing that before and it gets really tiring. This section right here is going to free up your time like no other. Now, building off the social media cheats, we're going to go into our video cheats. This is where you're going to discover how to quickly differentiate yourself from your competitors by using video to quickly build trust and get tons of people calling you. Now, you see, most people have no clue whatsoever on how to use video to professionally promote their business. But in this section, I'm going to show you how I use literally a 10 by 10 room and set up a professional studio for $50. We're talking full lighting, camera, backgrounds, and teleprompters, again, for just $50. You see, video can seem very complicated and something that you need a professional videographer for, but I'll tell you right now, when you go through this, you're going to discover how simple it is and how little time it takes to look like the rock star in your area, in your industry, and in your niche. Now from here, we add on what I think might be our most important module, and that's our mindset cheats. Now this is an absolute killer bonus for you. These are my best tools to create and promote a mindset that drives success in your life. It's one thing to get more customers, but in order to really get to the upper level where you truly have more customers than you can handle, you need to change how you think about things and how you approach certain areas of your life. And I'm going to show you some of the great secrets that I have in my life that keep me focused and keep me calibrated on the success that I want to drive in my life. Now, this program has been thoroughly tested and vetted by hundreds and hundreds of people. Doesn't matter what gender you are, where you live, how old you are, what past experiences you've gone through, what industry you've gone through, if you're talented or not, if you have tons of experience or you're brand new to sales. This will work for anybody. And I'm so confident on this that we offer our 30-day, no questions asked money back guarantee, meaning you get to go into the program and within the first 30 days, if you decide that this is not for you or something crazy happens in your life, all you do is click one button in your portal and you get a refund automatically. But we don't end it there. My confidence is so high about what this program is going to do for you and the change that it's going to make in your life that we're adding a 7-day free trial, meaning that you actually get to go into the program without paying for it. And you get to go through every module and go through all the things that we have and literally not have your credit card charged for the first week. I call it our pilfer our program guarantee. I mean, it's kind of a cheesy rhyme, but the whole idea is you can theoretically go into the program, learn everything that you want to learn from it, and as long as you do it within 7 days, you can click the refund button and you get the program for free. So in a sense, you're pilfering our program. Now, pretty much nobody does that because most people want to reciprocate and actually let that 7 days elapse and pay for their own program. But it is something out there that really we want to show how confident we are of the change that you're going to see in your life. So go through the program, take everything from it and cancel if you want. There's literally no risk whatsoever. Now, this program has over 15 hours of content. And if you were to hire a coach at, let's say, $100 an hour, which would probably be on the very low end, it would cost you $1,500 for this program, which would still be worth it to permanently change the trajectory of your life and to give you the success and financial freedom that you've been dreaming about. But we're not going to charge you $1,500 for it. Today, we're going to be offering this program for $877. Now, how long would it take for you to get so many new customers that you probably wouldn't be able to handle the customer load if you had to try to figure it out all by yourself? Would it be 2 years, maybe 5 years, maybe never? How much income would you leave on the table every year if you tried to do it all on your own? $5,000 a year, maybe $10,000, $20,000, maybe even more. Point blank, you're not buying a program. You're investing in yourself by getting access to the cheat code to discover exactly what to do to get people to instinctively want to buy from you. It's a massive shortcut that gives you the ability to do what no one else knows how to do. I mean, it's why it's called a cheat code. Some people ask me from time to time, but why should I spend my money on something when it's just for my job? Well, that's a great question. In a perfect world, You'd watch his free training videos, and then you'd get the details on getting this program so you can take it back to your company and get them to expense it for you. Now, wouldn't that be cool? But there's a big problem with this, and I'm sure you know what's coming. They're not ever going to let you expense this program for a couple reasons. One, it would totally undermine the ineffective boilerplate sales training that they're subjecting all their staff to. And two, well, let's be honest, most organizations are cheap and they're not going to let you expense anything unless it's completely unavoidable. And because of this, you have to realize a hard truth that most people won't ever have the guts to tell you. You can't wait on someone to come in and rescue you from the struggles you're having. There's no white knight that's going to swoop in and make things better for you. You have to do it yourself. Simply put, the only way you're going to experience the results that the top echelon of salespeople experience, and to have the lifestyle that goes with it, is to invest in yourself. That's exactly why I created this program. To give you what you need to thrive financially, and to give you a path to have the kind of life you never thought was possible. But just to make it an absolute no-brainer, in addition to everything we've covered, the 30-day guarantee, the 7-day free trial, we're going to offer you a price just for today of $677. Now, why so low? Well, I was going to price it at $877, but I thought it might have been too much for some people to be able to get the program. I want to get this into your hands, even if you might be struggling financially right now. I want to help you be in a position where money is never, ever a concern for you ever again. I want you to look back on your decision today to invest in this program as the best investment you've ever made. I want to make this an absolute, complete no-brainer. Now, just a little bit of inside information. We're planning on offering the next version of this program for about double the current price. Now, I'm offering this program to you at the current price of $677 with one caveat. I'm asking you to give me feedback on the program so that the next version we release is even better. And what's really cool is you'll automatically get that next version of the program absolutely free. So you look at everything you're getting, you get the Sales Tsunami cheat code, you get all the bonuses that come with it, you get a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee, and you get the 7-day Pilfer My Program free trial so that you actually get to go in and dig into this program for 7 days without ever paying a nickel. But on top of all this, I want to offer you one more bonus. And again, this is just to make it a certifiable no-brainer. Now, one of the programs that we have that's not currently being offered to the general public is a program called the Attraction Cheat Codes. These are 14 of the most powerful mental triggers that propel people to buy from you. Again, we covered that in our free training, but in this program, we go really, really deep into each one of the 14 subconscious mental triggers. So whether it's curiosity, reciprocity, the leader of men, the reason why, authority, any of these 14 different subconscious mental triggers, we are going to go really deep in and teach you exactly how to use those at a high level and integrate them into your program. This is an absolute must for converting leads into paying customers. Again, this is what we covered in the second video of our free training series and what we're going to go deep in this program. Now, again, this program is not open to the general public. In fact, we're finalizing some parts of it as we speak. And we're also working on pricing right now. It's probably going to be priced at around $250, but we haven't really figured that part out of it. But again, for a limited time, for today, you're going to be comped this program free of charge. Now, to get the program and to get started, you want to go ahead and click on the button below. And from there, you're going to be prompted to fill out a short form, just a little bit of information about yourself, not much at all, and your payment information. From there, you're going to click enter. And from there, it's going to prompt us to send you an email with login credentials so that you can get instant access to your program and start pilfering it right away for the first 7 days. And again, your card will not be charged for 7 days. So the proof that your order went through to the program is not going to be something you see on your credit card statement for the first 7 days. It's going to be the email giving you your login credentials. When you actually log in and complete this process, you get to start the program and start implementing it into your business right away without having to pay for it. Now, keep in mind again, this is not a copy and paste program. It's not about taking what I show you and just copying it word for word into your business. If you do that, not only is it not going to work, but you're probably going to have worse results than before. So do not do that under any circumstances. The power of this program is customizing it to your individuality and to your unique business situation. Now, one thing I didn't mention before, we're only going to be offering this program with all of the bonuses and everything that we've talked about to the first 100 people who register. After the first 100 people register, you're still going to be able to sign up for the program while it's still available, but you won't get any of the bonuses. Let me repeat, if you're number 101 or anything past that, you're not going to get any of the bonuses. So it's important that you sign up right away because you're really going to want to have access, especially to the Attraction Cheat Code. Now, the Attraction Cheat Code program is a force multiplier, meaning that what you learn from it will dramatically increase the results you get from this program as a whole. So don't sit on the fence debating whether or not to get the program. If you're even contemplating it, it means you know you need to see these new results in your life now. So make sure you sign up now to guarantee you get everything that we're giving you. We're also going to be closing down this offer soon because I have to get started working with my new students to develop the second version that we're going to release at the higher price coming up later on. Remember, you're going to get that too. All right, it's go time. So now's the time to get started. But I always like making sure that we give you more than you expect. So I have one more surprise for you. I'm also offering you a 30-minute coaching session where I can help you strategize on how to get to the point of having more customers than you can handle, and to do it as quickly as possible. Maybe it's designing the voicemail that gets your phone ringing. Maybe it's converting the incoming calls to become paying customers. Whatever your bottleneck is, we'll solve it together. Now remember, we talked about how you still need to execute after starting this program. This bonus is where I help you with this crucial element of your success. Now, cards face up on the table. I normally charge $300 per hour for my coaching session, so you get this $150 value as a thank you for investing in yourself and as my commitment to see you succeed. Again, we're only offering this to the first 100 people to sign up. This offer is going to be ending soon, so don't be number 101. You're at a fork in the road. It's time to decide. Do you continue wishing you could have more customers and make more money? Do you keep making the same costly mistakes that most people make? Do you want to be in the same place a year from now, wishing you did something different today? Are you ready to have more customers than you can handle in the matter of a few short months? Well, you're one click away from exactly that, unlocking the secret to get more customers than you can handle and to do it within a few short months. Having the freedom to spend your time the way you want to. Having your coworkers look at you in awe of what you're doing. Being on the road to being debt-free. Driving the car you've always dreamed of. And being confident that you can finally own your own home. But the best of all, how cool will it feel to know that you have the cheat code to quickly and easily get more customers than you can handle within a few short months when everybody else is slaving away like you used to do, just hoping to be successful, only to constantly worry about being written up or fired. So altogether, you get the Sales Tsunami cheat code, the Attraction cheat codes, the marketing cheat codes, the social media cheat codes, the video cheat codes, and the mindset cheats, as well as the complimentary coaching session, all valued at $1,257. And you get it today for just $677. But again, all of this is just for the first 100 people. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking about it, don't think about it. It's an absolute no-brainer. You get 30 days to try out the program, and 7 of those days, your credit card isn't even charged. It's an absolute no-brainer. It's time to change your life today. So get started now by clicking that little button below while the registration is still open. I recommend starting now so that you can book your coaching session before all my primetime spots are taken. I cannot wait to see you in the program. I'll talk to you soon.